There are the numbers during the regular season. He got better as the season went along. He missed 6 weeks with an abdominal strain, was on the DL. One away. What should we look for tonight from this right-hander Westbrook? Stanley down the right field line. A one-out walk. Our MasterCard keys to the game here in Game 3. Homers, 3 RBIs, and 9 walks for Ortiz, who hits a laser. That's Cabrera out at second and out at first. What a double play. Fantastic play by Asdrubal Cabrera. Thank you, Ryan. And the starting lineup for the Indians brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. And Ryan Garko already has had an impact on this game as Matsuzaka with a base hit off Eric Gagne. That's up the middle to his left. Lugo, what a pick. The throw got him to start the night. Good on both ends, and we've seen some leather flashed here in the first inning. The 2-2. A strikeout for Matsuzaka. 2 out, nobody on. Travis Hafner coming to the plate. That's what the Indians will try to do to Matsuzaka, as some of the Red Sox hitters have done to Cleveland starters so far in this series. That's on the outside corner. Good pitch by Matsuzaka. 2 strikeouts in the first. Good start for the right-hander. No score after 1. A leadoff walk puts Ramirez on to start the second. That's up the middle. Hard hit, base hit. Manny Ramirez will stop, and it's 2 on with nobody out here in the second.
That's one of the biggest differences between Mike Lowell now.
She had the ability to do. His agent is Scott Boras. Same as A-Rod. And Drew grounds one weakly to the right side. Garko kicks it, and the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. Veritek pops it up. Not deep enough to do anything except go is out number 1. Lofton makes the catch. The throw home, 1 away. Might be. Peralta steps and throws, and what a job by Westbrook to get around the error. Double play into the first, and this one. Breaking ball is grounded to Pedroia. Has time to back up, make the play, 1 out. Daisuke, who has a 2 balls, no strikes on Ryan Garko, who lines a base hit into center. More than 5.
Has more than 4.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll be okay. That's strike 3 called, and that's strikeout number 3 for the man who has more than 4 pitches. They love Kenny Lofton here in Cleveland. 3rd time around with the Indians. The 40-year-old hits one into right field. Well hit. Back at the wall. Kenny Lofton has left the yard. Up the middle, Lugo. A spin, a throw, and an out. The mayor just rocked Cleveland with a 2-run shot right center field. To the right side, Garko backs up, flips, 1 away. So far, so good for Westbrook. in this league championship series. Perfect positioning for Cabrera. 2 out.
Westbrook, Brandon Webb of the Diamondbacks, and Derek Lowe of the Dodgers.
Euclid into right, slicing to Nixon, and a quick and easy 3rd inning for Jake Westbrook. It took only 2 minutes. Very un-ALCS like. How are we going to bounce back from that? 2-0 Indians. Blake reaches up and pops it into right for J.D. Drew. Royce Clayton is wearing a microphone for us, not on the active roster for the Red Sox.
Matthew, I took my time going out there. Jason Varitek told me to hurry. Said I wanted to mess a little bit. I'm paraphrasing. I wanted to mess with the timing of Daisuke because I thought that would throw off his rhythm. He said I wanted to get in his head, and he got in his head and hit the ball out.
Trying to shred the corners.
And a base hit in his center on a breaking ball. Cabrera is on. Hafner is coming up, and we give you the answer to our AT&T trivia question. That's the first walk of the night handed out by Matsuzaka. Good pitch down and in, and the strikeout is the 4th of the night for Daisuke Matsuzaka. A hit, a walk, 2 left. Who's coming up for Boston? Ortiz, Ramirez, and Lowell. After Ortiz does something to start this 4th. The opposite way toward the corner, Lofton back at the wall, and it's off the top of the wall for a leadoff double for David Ortiz. We'll hold off on our chat with.
Very few hitters do it any better than this man.
To the shortstop, that hits Ortiz, and he's out.
That's a bad base running play by David Ortiz. If the ball's hit, the rule of thumb is if you're on second base.
Down the 3rd baseline to make sure Ramirez saw him give the sign. He is going, and Lowell grounds to 3rd. Fair ball. Casey Blake's throw. 2 out. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. 2 out. To the right side, may have hit the bag. It's a fair ball out at first. And Garco with a good adjustment on that ball down the first baseline. Came back a little. Garco made the play. A rebuilding year for the Irish. The 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball. In to get it is Lugo. Gets that high hop and throws on 1 away. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th. And a nasty breaking ball. 5th strikeout of the night for Matsuzaka. We asked his pitching coach. Anchoring the left field position for Eric Wedge, and waits for a 1-2 pitch. Not hard hit. Pedroia makes the play, and we go into the 5th inning. Starting pitching better tonight here in Game 3. Indians on top 2-0. Broken bat, ground ball to Cabrera as Grubel takes care of Varitek. We asked Derek Shelton, the hitting coach of the Cleveland Indians, about the 40-year-old Kenny Lofton and what he's done this postseason for the Indians.
I think people should, realize that this guy's one of the best young players in the game. What he did for us in Game 2 and gives us a spark. But we're fortunate. We see this guy every night. He's one of the best players in the game. And he's one of the best young players in the game. And they don't get much more exciting than Grady Sizemore.
All right, Derek. Thanks for your time.
All right, thanks, guys.
Sizemore against Matsuzaka in the bottom of this 5th. Another broken bat, another ground ball. Casey Blake takes care of Lugo. How good has Jake Westbrook been tonight? Bottom of the 5th here at Jacobs Field. 2-0 Indians.
This may be Trott's last at bat of the night.
2-2 pitch. Fooled him. Pulled the string, and Nixon becomes the 6th strikeout victim for Matsuzaka.
Here lately.
Line drive is a base hit over the head of Mike Lowell. Manny Ramirez gets to it. And Blake has a 1-out single. Grady Sizemore is coming up. And there they are.
That is great.
That one in the dirt. Blake was on his toes and down to second with good base running. Second walk of the night handed out by Daisuke, and the inning now belongs to Asdrubal Cabrera. Up the middle, base hit off the bat of Asdrubal Cabrera. In to score is Casey Blake. It's 3-0 Cleveland. Ground ball to Pedroia. He'll step, throw, safe, and another run scores. 4-0. Francona is going to argue the safe call by Paul Emmel, the first base umpire. Just sticking the bat out and getting a base hit into left. What a piece of hitting with 2 strikes. For the Red Sox, and he said that his bullpen is rested and ready to go, and here they are again, taking over in the 5th inning. This time it's Mike Timlin. Garco strikes out on a good Mike Timlin slider, and the inning is over. We go into the 6th inning. Top of the order coming up for the Red Sox, and none since the first batter of the 2nd by Westbrook. To his right, Peralta. Thrown away. The game summary is brought to you by Verizon. And a base hit ripped up the middle by Kevin Youkilis, on base for the 2nd time tonight.
Way back in the 1st inning, we gave you a scouting report.
That's outside to put 2 on for Ramirez. Double play ball to short. Bad hop. Peralta. Cabrera. Inning over. Still 4-0 Indians after 5.5. 2 balls and a strike. Peralta reaching for it, hits it to Lowell. But the double plays have.
And if the game is rained out, then the Red Sox will have the option of bringing back Josh Beckett on normal rest.
A strikeout of Lofton, and that's 3 outs, 2 by strikeouts. The MVP of that World Series when the Marlins beat the Yankees. Through a complete game at New York. Nixon grounds to the right side. Youkilis takes it. For Boston in the 7th, down 4-0. Lowell, Drew, Veritek coming up. Back to Cleveland after a break from your local Fox station. You had a shot of Franklin Gutierrez, who takes over in right field to add to the defense. Trot Nixon is finished for the night. And Lowell pops it up. Cabrera hauls it in, 1 out. Boys and Girls Clubs of America is the official charity. Here's J.D. Drew. He grounds a base hit up the middle. Drew is on for the 2nd time tonight, his first hit. And with 1 on, 1 out, Veritek will be the batter, and Jason's been frustrated tonight.
The other consideration is Beckett himself. His last 5 starts have come on 5 days or more of rest. This would be his 6th. And they want it that way.
Here's a fly ball to dead center off the bat of Veritek. It is gone. Home run, Jason Varitek. His frustration is over, and the lead has been cut in half. First home run of this postseason, and Jason Varitek shot one out to dead center field to make it 4-2. And Crisp is trying to get on in front of the number 9 man Lugo. 1 out. And he strikes out. Only the second of the night for Jake Westbrook. An outstanding start here tonight. Left side, slow roller and a base hit by Peralta.